For those who know me for a very long time and have been following the channel for a very long time, you know I own birds. Yes, a lot of birds. This includes budgies, cockatiels, canaries, finches, doves, you name it, all your common household pet birds. And over the past few years I've been doing a lot of breeding projects with my budgies to help you guys who are starting the hobby for the first time or who are newbies. And throughout this journey I don't think I've mentioned one thing, and that is egg food and the importance of egg food when breeding budgies and raising young chicks. And in this short little clip I want to show you how I set up my egg food, which brand I use, and also the essential facts of why egg food is very, very important for breeding budgies and also raising young chicks. Now there are many brands of egg food out there, lots of different varieties, but I want to show you which ones I use and which brand I use for my egg food. The brand I use is ENQUIRES, and you can get this literally at Jolly's anywhere, and I've been trying this out for the last couple of months and it's been brilliant. Haven't had any problems with it at all. But as I said, there is a lot of different brands out there, so be sure to see what one's best for you, and yeah. But no matter what brand it is very, very simple to prepare for your birds. All you do is literally just add a little bit of water into the mix until it is a crumbly type of wet texture. Are you still struggling to prepare it? Well, let me show you how I prepare mine, and hopefully this can help you out. So let's turn the camera around into our bowl. So we're down here now, and I just want to say sorry for the little presentation area. It is still full of tools. I'm still working on projects and closures, one right next to me, and literally we have like a little jigsaw right here out of nowhere. So I just want to say sorry for the presentation. It's not professional, but the focus is on this red ball right here. So let's get into it and let's prepare this egg food, because our chicks are in much need of it, and also our flock. We're going to be preparing for our aviaries as well. It's always good to give them once in a while as well some egg food, so they can you know, have something different in their cage. So let's prepare it. So first things first, I like to get this stainless steel dish, and literally I'm going to fill it up and pour it in there. Probably this is a bit too big for what I'm about to prepare. I don't have that big of a flock to do a big bowl like this, but all I do is 1 cup of that, literally to the brim, and bang, there it is. And that's literally it. Literally, I did say this is quite a big bowl for it, but anyway, it's not even half of it. But anyways, the next step is to add water, and the best way to do this is to fill the same cup with water and add slowly until you get a crumbly, wet texture. And I'll show you how I do it. So here we are with our water, a spoon, and what you do, add a little bit and mix. That was almost enough, but yeah, just needs a tiny bit more. Tiny bit more, so. And as you can see, it's that little crumbly texture, wet texture compared to when it was dry. Just a tiny bit more. And the best way to see if it's good enough is to, as long as it doesn't stick to the spoon and it just falls apart. If it's clumped up together, then it's too wet. If it falls in like this, should do it that way. If it just disintegrates mid-air, then we're good. And that's the texture you want it to be for the birds. So and if it makes it easier, just have a dab with the back of your finger just to see So the next step now is to start dividing this into bowls, feeders, so we can start giving this to our parents, the ones that are breeding, and also our finch aviaries and our budgie aviaries. So yeah, let's do it. And whilst I'm filling up each bowl individually for our breeding birds and also our aviaries, I want to go through some key facts and points of why egg food is essential for your birds, especially when breeding. So egg food is essential for any bird that are raising chicks. This is because it provides an extra nutrition and protein needed for both the parents and the growing babies. If you haven't noticed, and if you haven't been through the experience of breeding any bird, you know that chicks grow extremely quickly, and that requires a lot of protein to build muscles, feathers, and also body tissues. Egg food is rich in high quality, easily digestible protein, which supports a healthy chick development. And that's one bowl filled up. Let's move on to our second point. Second point, if you didn't know, egg food contains essential amino acids. An interesting fact is that eggs contain all essential amino acids that budgies need, but they can't actually produce. And this is very critical for feather formation, immune function, and also a good, healthy growth for the chicks. Bowl number 2 done. Now on to our breeding cages, and that leads me on to our third point. And if you didn't know, any bird that is going through breeding is going through a physically demanding phase of their life. And let me talk you through. When breeding, when you put two pairs together, obviously the male fertilizes the female, and then so on and so forth. The first phase of physically demanding, when I say that, is the egg laying, which requires a lot of energy, and yeah, it's quite a stressful moment for the female. After that, there is a phase of calmness where the female lays on the eggs, incubates them, and only comes out to eat, drink, and poop. But the real work starts when the chicks start hatching. Raising chicks is not the easiest job in the world. As I said, it's a physically demanding job for the parents. The fat boost in egg food provides an energy boost to keep them active and feed frequently. And unfortunately, this can go unseen for many budgie, especially newbies, budgie breeders, and they, sometimes the parents may just die, or the chick may just die, and that could be one of the reasons why they have passed away. So it's very important to make sure that there is enough food, especially high energy food, protein food for the parents in these stages of breeding, because it's, as I said, physically demanding job. So that's one of our breeding cages done. Let's move on to our final feeder for our last breeding cage, which leads me on to how many times should you give egg food to your birds, especially when they are breeding. So one tip I want to give you is feed daily. Literally feed daily egg food whilst you have chicks. Again, as I said, I went through the points, and it is essential that these chicks, especially during these young stages of development, have enough nutrients, have all these vitamins, minerals for the healthy growth of them. And I'd also recommend to remove any uneaten portions after a few hours to prevent it from spoiling and then essentially ruining your breeding season. So again, remove it after a couple of hours and provide daily. Literally, it's not a bad thing to provide daily. It's actually very important to provide daily when the chicks are very young and in the development stages of life. So be sure to do that. But now let's put all these feeders in our cages and see how our birds love it. Let's do this. that is all our egg food in our cages ready for the birds to eat. They are actually munching on it, as you saw from the videos. And also, I hope this has helped you, you know, any questions that you may have about egg food and why it's important. I hope this has answered some of your questions. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos, as I always say, because we've got some projects, you know, videos in the works, and you know, they're almost ready to be uploaded to YouTube. So be sure to follow my TikTok, Instagram accounts, Facebook, and also subscribe if you're new. If you're coming across this video for the very first time, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's completely free. It just allows you to support us as a community and all the animals as well. Hit the notification bell as well, so you are notified whenever I make an upload. You'll be the first one to know when an upload is done on the YouTube channel. So be sure to do that. And also comment down below egg foods that you may use, what brands, and do you do your own egg food at home? Let me know down below in the comment section as well. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next video. God bless you all, and bye bye.